right? They don't like it when we do these like reactions where I watch the Mortal Kombat and I'd be like, the Mortal Kombat. And then you're like, oh, wow, I want to buy the Mortal Kombat because the Mortal Kombat dude liked the Mortal Kombat video. But see, when I put out these videos, they're like, yo, you can't have no money, okay? Because you played the song on the trailer. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. I don't do this for the fucking money. I don't do this for none of that. I ain't even trying to get famous. So let's put it out on the table. This video ain't going nowhere. If y'all don't like, comment, and subscribe to this shit. And there goes my monetization there. Ladies and gentlemen, apparently there's a new Mortal Kombat that I gotta look at. Let's look at it right now. Hold on, let me get this volume up. Let me make sure that I have optimal Mortal Kombatization ready for my acclamation. All right, let's chill out and let's hope that this is let's you know what? Before we get into it, let's talk about what we hope this is not. Okay, let me tell you what I don't want to see. No kinds of fucking game as a service shit. No kind of live. I want a disc with some characters and a story and some fucking, that's it. I don't even need online, man. I'll go make some fucking friends, right? All I want is this game to not suck. My life sucks. Your life sucks. Poke your head outside the door. Everybody else out there's life sucks. We need this to not suck. Okay? This right here, this needs to not suck. And the first step in not sucking is NetherRealm, you not ripping my asshole wallet apart, all right? I don't want none of that shit. I don't want to see a roadmap for shit that ain't gonna be on the disc when I buy it, all right? I don't want them to sit there and be like, all right, man, check it out, dog. You gonna get fucking Kratos and Conan the Destroyer and all that shit in like fucking January of next year, and there's a battle pass, and if you play 500 hours, you could get a skin. None of that shit, NetherRealm. None of that shit. I don't mind DLC. I buy all the DLC. I will buy the fucking skin, all right? You say the skin is $1, I will give you $1. Now my rating looks like the movie. I was cool with that, all right? So, we got that out the water. All right, we're drying it off. We're putting it on a table to display for all to see. We put that out there, all right? That's what we don't want, Mortal Kombat. Anything else? I'm ready for my mind to be blown. Please, NetherRealm, I need you to not fuck this up, okay? I really need to be happy today and excited, and I wanna touch myself in joy and pleasure, not fury and regret. Ladies and gentlemen, allegedly, Mortal Kombat 1. Not appropriate for children, allegedly. Oh, we got Chinese people. Oh, it's time. Yes! Oh, let me sip from my merch. Oh, is that Raiden?
Time to wake up.
I'm awake.
New reality.
No. Is that the great Kung Lao?
That I have painted in with warmth and peace. In my new era, the choice is yours.
This fucking thing out of the...
Whether to quiet serenity.
No!
Or bloody strife.
That is Raiden! And the great Kung Lao! And Katana's hot! Was that a titty? Was that... Did they put cleavage back in Mortal Kombat? I swear to God, if it sees it... Oh, let me see some Chinese titties. Yes! Yes, this is what we need!
And face
yeah, we don't need that. Yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, alright. Oh, wow.
As sworn enemies.
Dude, they look dope!
Or united as brothers.
Dang! Yo, they go into Elden Ring? Yo, they go into Elden Ring!
And soon
hell yeah!
We'll discover that even in this new era,
damn!
One constant remains.
Oh, is it Shang? It's young Shang!
There is always something worth fighting.
Give me some footage. Give me some footage. Let me see what it looks like. Ooh! Woo! Damn! Shang Tsung got Wolverine!
You have chosen to defy peace. Then you have chosen war with a god.
Boy, they already killing everybody in the trailer. They already kill everybody in the What characters are we gonna even have? Who even gonna be in this game? Damn, a date! They gave us a date! Oh, there's a date. What was that date? Shut the fuck up. Well, hold on. What is this? No, go back to where we were at. Where's that date? Hold on, give me the date. Get out of the way. Back it up. Oh, we're going to In Our Blood, September 19th. Okay, let me write this shit down. Let me fucking, hold on. Let me text that. September. I'm going to text that to myself so that I remember. I'm going to have to go to GameStop and pre-order this shit. Holy fuck. We're going to watch it like 10 more times, okay? We're going to watch that again, okay? But I'm going to repost this to like YouTube as a thing so you can like watch later and shit. First impressions. Okay, we got Shang Tsung as the pre-order. They always have a pre-order character. That's not too big a deal. Whatever, dude. You go to GameStop, you give them $5, you get Shang Tsung. I don't work for GameStop. They don't sponsor me. So fucking go to Walmart if you hate them, all right? But I go to GameStop, I put down $5, I get Shang Tsung, and like, I'm already gonna buy, you know, the game anyways, right? So that doesn't bother me. I didn't see no live service shit. I didn't see no roadmap. I didn't see no season pass before we even knew what the fuck was in the game. God, that makes me so fucking happy. Like, hold on, guys. Let us first bow our heads in prayer. Okay? To God, Jesus in the sky above watching over us. God, Heavenly Father, thank you so much for not having no online bullshit in my trailer. My day is complete and I am happy. Let whatever fucking calamities and suffering that is about to befall me go ahead and land on my head right now, because I can die happy that at least they didn't fuck up a whole bunch of online service shit on my trailer. Amen. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. We got to give thanks and praise when shit goes right. And oh, that was my biggest fear. That was my biggest fear. My biggest worry was that they were going to load us with a whole bunch of monetization out the gates, and they did not. So please go out and pre-order it. I'm fine. I don't pre-order shit. I'm going to pre-order this. All right. Just because they gave me that one thing, and we really need to reward developers for doing right. And NetherRealm, they have done right. Okay. They have done right by not attacking our wallets before we even had a product in our fucking hard drives. So I got to give a shout out and love to NetherRealm for that. Okay, now, the release date, September, we don't have a whole lot of time. So if you're new to my channel and new to my community, we're going to have to get in shape. Stay tuned for more of that, all right? Now, the content, what we actually saw. Let's talk about it. Let's talk to him. Let me talk to him. We're going to just scroll through. Okay, first of all, we got Liu Kang, and he's very Chinese looking. I like that. He looks kind of like, sort of like Robin Shu. So I always like it when they kind of make him, you know, he doesn't look like Robin Shu, but he looks kind of like Robin Shu. I always like that. I always appreciate that. It is time, WB Games. Let's go through. We got Young Raiden. I think this is dope, okay? So I guess Liu Kang Aftermath 1 DLC ending is now canon, or it's like a mixture of the two. Shang is back. I don't know if he's from Chaos Realm or whatever, but let me just say I like this idea of young human Raiden, and it seems like he still has his thunder powers, and then we have the Great Kung Lao, and he has a woven practice hat. That is so sick, dude. That's so tight. Man, I need a Wing Chun dummy with a fucking Kung Lao hat, right? So I could get my training on. I really like that they kind of kept the ending from the game. Because here's the deal, right? in every game, they have teasers at the end of like whatever, and then the game comes out and it's like, yeah, no, that teaser at the end of the last game of where we were gonna go in is like the first 5 minutes, and then that's it, right? Like at the end of MK9, they had Shinnok show up in the teaser, and it's like, ooh, they're gonna do Shinnok, and then we got to MK10, and they did do Shinnok, but it wasn't Mortal Kombat 4. Like they teased that they were redoing Mortal Kombat 4, but like Mortal Kombat 4 was the first 5 minutes of that fucking game, right? And then it goes into a whole wild different direction, and then ends, you know, with Liu Kang and Katana taking over the Netherrealm, and you're like, whoa, a Netherrealm war, and then Mortal Kombat 11 comes out, and the Netherrealm war is like the first 5 minutes of the fucking game, and then it goes in a wildly different direction. So I'm expecting a red herring here. I'm expecting this to be full of shit. I'm expecting they do this ancient first Mortal Kombat, and that's like the first 5 minutes of the story, and then it just goes and off the rails from there. But I do like that they're at least recognizing it, and they are a little coy about which ending is canon, right? Is it Kung Lao or Liu Kang, or is it Shang Tsung? It looks like Liu Kang, but we see Shang Tsung come back, and he's younger. So, I mean, does that mean that Liu Kang won, or is it a mixture of both? Like neither ending actually happened. It's kind of like a mixture of both as the actual canon. Because I don't know, like Liu Kang brings Shang Tsung back? Who knows? But I imagine that all of this is like the first 5 minutes of the fucking game. This isn't the story of the game. This is not at all. I would be surprised if there isn't some wild fucking twist halfway through and time jumps into the future and everybody's fucking robots, right? Like they're giving us like this ancient Chinese shit, and they're like, oh yeah, man, aftermath, yeah, and then, you know, it's not going to be that. That's what my initial expectation is. However, if it is just a game about the first Mortal Kombat, I'm fucking tight with that. I'm like super down for playing as the Great Kung Lao and nobody having guns and like it being ancient times. Fuck yeah, dude. What really got me into Mortal Kombat in the first place was a lot of the Chinese mysticism and Asian mythology. Mortal Kombat's not really based on any like Asian culture or history or mythology. It's just kind of a hodgepodge between Chinese and Japanese. Which makes it unique and original, and it doesn't shit on anybody's religion, so I'm cool with that, right? So, you know, I always like the more Enter the Dragon aspects of it, and a lot of people hate the Call of Duty side, but like everybody's like, oh, Mortal Kombat's never been about that, and I'm like, bullshit, dude. Sonya and Kano were in part 1, and they were the soldier side story of that game. So yeah, the Call of Duty shit's always been in Mortal Kombat. It's always been the mix of those things, mixing the modern military versus ancient karate, and I always lean more towards the ancient karate stuff, so I like that that's the direction that we're going in. There's no special forces, no combat kids. That's interesting. They spent a lot of time and investment in making us give a shit about these characters, and especially the ones that didn't carry over to MK11. So I don't imagine there's too many people waiting for Ferritor to come back, but like Takeda and Kung Jin, I know were pretty popular. They weren't in MK11, and it looks like they're not going to be in this one either. I didn't care for either of those characters, to be honest, so I'm not really going to miss them. I did like the concept of Takeda being Scorpion's apprentice, but in one game, I didn't have enough time to fall in love with him. Same thing with Kung Jin. He's Kung Lao's nephew, and he's gay. Like, that's really it. It wasn't really enough to make me fall in love with the characters, so I'm not going to say that I'm going to miss them this game, although I thought it would have been kind of cool to see what they did to update them, like MK11, like we saw with Cassie and Jackie, and that's two other characters. Like, Cassie and Jackie are kind of like the new faces of MK, sort of. NetherRealm wants them to kind of be the other half of the Sub-Zero Scorpion. So Sub-Zero Scorpion are the face of the game, but the other half is, you know, Jackie and Cassie are the face of the new generation. They're not appearing to be in here, so I guess they really weren't the face of the new generation. I know that they it's sort of implied that they died in Aftermath, right? When Shao Kahn and Sindel take over everything and they fucking slaughter everybody and capture everyone, and it's assumed that they carried them on that portal to execute Johnny Cage and Cassie and all that. So, you know, it's assumed that they're probably dead in the MK11 timeline. I do think it's kind of wild that they're not in here. This does give them leeway to have certain older characters. So again, you see that like Raiden and Katana and all that are in here. but we may not get like more of the modern characters like Kano and Sonya, Johnny Cage, which I fucking highly doubt, dude. They're gonna sneak that shit. They're gonna have like a, if it really is the Great Kung Lao era, they're gonna have like a Johnny Cage ancestor, right? To show where he got the green shit. They're gonna have a Sonya Blade ancestor. Like, I'm pretty sure of it, because Sonya Blade and Johnny Cage in the canon, it's always been established that they come from a long line, a bloodline of warriors, right? So Johnny Cage and Sonya they inherited fighting ability from their ancestors who were assumed to be in the Mortal Kombat tournaments. So I imagine there'll be a Cage and probably a Blade. Maybe they'll gender swap them. Like there'll be a female Cage that's kind of like Cassie, and they'll have a male Sonya Blade, or maybe whatever. Who knows? But I'm imagining they'll at least have ancestors for those characters, and I'm excited to see these redesigns, dude, because like, hold on, look, Katana actually like might look fine, right? Let me see if she might actually look fine. Here's the thing that got me. Was that a cleavage? Is that a cleavage? Dog. The second thing I was hoping for with Mortal Kombat was to bring the sexy back, okay? Bring back the sexy. I'm tired of this women wearing turtlenecks and all that shit. Everybody should be almost naked in Kung Fu, all right? If you watch real Kung Fu, which is MMA, right? Mixed martial arts, they're in like their underwear and a sports bra. And that's the men's division, right? The women's division, they wear even less in real life fighting. So like all of this fucking fancy shit, and they tried to say, oh no, that's because that shit is ineffective in a fight. And I'm like, dude, did you look at Katana's outfit in like Mortal Kombat 11? Like, there's no way you could fight in that shit, man. You're gonna man, all that jewelry's gonna fucking stab your own eyes, right? So, like, that was their excuse for no sexy, and then they brought back Sindel, and she was hot as fuck, and she had big-ass mama titties, and it seemed like Mortal Kombat had taken in a different course of direction, a direction that we approve of, and it looks like they're holding strong in that direction. Katana looks somewhat, I mean, she's got a mask, and she's still kind of covered up, but she's an assassin, and it looks like we've got some cleavage there. So, allegedly, the sexy is back. I'm excited to see that. There's the, look at this. Look at Outworld looks dope. Is this Outworld or Edenia? I'm wondering, I'm guessing this is probably Edenia, because if this is the first Mortal Kombat, maybe they hadn't been conquered by Outworld yet. But that wouldn't explain this bitch, right? Like, she is from Outworld. So I'm assuming that if this is Edenia, it's got to be post Shao Kahn, because otherwise there would be no Mileena. And remember, Edenia was conquered like fucking 50,000 years before Shao Kahn tried to invade Earthrealm. So Mileena and Katana being his assassins in Edenia, that would make a lot of sense because Edenia would have been conquered way before this tournament. So yeah, and of course Mileena is going to be in the game. Mortal Kombat's not going to make that mistake again. I imagined, and here's the deal, I pretty much estimated that Mileena was going to be in this trailer. A lot of people, there was a lot of controversy in MK11 because Mileena wasn't on the launch roster. So if you go buy MK11 right now and you buy the ultimate fucking PS5 version, what are you talking about? Mileena's right there, man. I picked the fucking... Yeah, she wasn't in the launch roster. People begged until she came back as DLC. I was one of the players that enjoyed Mileena in MK9 and 10, so I was excited for her to come back in MK11. But it was a whole shitstorm, and NetherRealm is probably never going to make that mistake again. Because they already made that mistake once before. People were like, oh, Mileena fans are so toxic, they were irritating because their character wasn't in the game. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Do you know what happened when they didn't put Scorpion in a game, right? Because think about it this way, there is no character who has ever been in every Mortal Kombat game. Every character has sat out a game. At least one game. Even Scorpion. He sat out Mortal Kombat 3. And guess what? There was a bigger shitstorm of no Scorpion than there was of Mileena. And that's why they came out and they made Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, added Scorpion in, whole new game, whole new arcade machine, okay? They didn't just fucking upload the game to the fucking cloud. No, they had to deliver a new arcade machine and build a whole wooden cabinet for a new Mortal Kombat just to put Scorpion in because the fans lost their shit. So when that shit happened again with Mileena, I was like, okay, Mileena's just the female Scorpion now. Right? Because if she's not in the game, her fans are going to bitch and complain just like the Scorpion fans did. So I imagine they kind of pivoted on that's why I think they're not having Cassie and Jackie, right? They pivoted on that. They're like, all right, fuck it. We wanted to have a female face of the fucking franchise. We wanted it to be new characters. The fans didn't care for that. They want Katana and Mileena. So I imagine that Katana and Mileena are now in that fucking tier of they're going to be in like every game now, right? Because Ed Boon has said that there will never be another Mortal Kombat that doesn't have Scorpion and Sub-Zero. So I imagine, yeah, there's not going to be another one without Katana and Mileena. There'd be a shitstorm without those two. And I do like their designs. It's reminiscent of MK11. Like, look, she even kind of has like the side designs and the knee pads and armor from MK. That's very reminiscent of her MK11 look. I liked her MK11 look. A lot of people didn't. I loved it. I loved everything about Mileena and MK11 other than her being fucking ass tier. But I felt like she was still competitive. You could still make her work. She wasn't great, but she wasn't like, ass tier in that game was still fucking playable. I like the designs. I like Katana and Mileena thus far. They look hot. They look like twins. And, yeah, dude, yeah, I'm excited to see her fucking bite people's fucking necks on this shit. And then we had Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and they look dope. I love this shot right here. This shit looks sick, man. This looks like the fucking versus screen, right? When you pick your character, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and then they fucking walk from the shadows. Remember in MKX, they would walk from the shadows and then turn and look and be like, special pose. And then there'd be the loading bar. I think this is the loading screen for the verses. I think that's really cool. As a streamer and a content creator, there's a lot of cool shit I can do with this format for like thumbnails and stuff. And yeah, we're going to do a lot of cool shit with this, okay? We're going to more on that in another discussion. All right, but I do like that they brought back younger Sub-Zero and Scorpion, and this is probably not Bi-Han Kuai Lang and no, that might be Hanzo. Because Hanzo, in the movies, they made it like Hanzo's like fucking 500 years old from ancient times. But in the games, Hanzo dies right before Mortal Kombat 1. If you played Mythology's Sub-Zero, he died, like that's the first level, is Sub-Zero killing Scorpion to turn him into Scorpion. So like Scorpion and Sub-Zero weren't around in Great Kung Lao times, but their clans were. And Sub-Zero, because he's an Outworlder, this may actually be the Sub-Zero that we know, because he is from Outworld. They have, he's one of the Cryomancer race from Outworld, so he is longer lived. So it may be Kuai Lang. Since it's a reboot, they could do anything. Maybe they'll name him Kuai Lang and he's the ancestor of the Kuai Lang from our game. Somebody in the chat says, if Bi-Han, then no Noob. You know what? I don't imagine Noob would be in this game. There may be like a Noob-esque character, like maybe a summoner character that has like a homie that comes out and fights like Noob Saibot. But yeah, I think that is just not going to happen. There's not going to be a Noob Saibot because we got to kill the original Sub-Zero first. And I don't even think we're going to have the original Sub-Zero. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the Elden Ring. That was pretty cool. That was awesome. There's like an eclipse and what have you. Well, I don't know what that all implies. Katana looks cute, man. She looks cute. You know what? She looks like a fucking, she looks like a lot of OnlyFans girls that I am familiar with. Right? Doesn't she give you like Tia Tanaka kind of vibes? She gives me Tia Tanaka vibes, right? I'm a fan of her work. I've perused. I've partaken in some of the extracurricular activities of that woman's output. So yeah, and so she kind of that's the energy I'm getting. Tia Tanaka energy. This show is not for children. If you're under 18, you shouldn't fucking be here. Anyways, let's scroll this along. Okay, here we go. We get a shot of her back. I think Katana got them shoulders, baby. Look at you looking swole. I like it. I always liked that the Mortal Kombat women were always a little bit more muscular. People complained about it because they weren't dainty, like scrawny waifus, like in Japanese fighting games like Xiao Yu or Shanghua, right? Like the tiny, petite, little scrawny girls. And Mortal Kombat girls always had some beef and muscle. I always like that because it's like, yo, man, right? I get the argument of like the Avengers, like, yo, Black Widow is suplexing people. Like, what the fuck, man? She don't have no powers and it kind of takes people out of it. But in Mortal Kombat, the women were always in really, really good shape. And they always had musculature to them to where they looked like they could actually fight. And I am a martial, or I was when I had legs. I was a martial artist, and I fought female martial artists. And yeah, man, like, women that actually practice martial arts are usually pretty fucking, like, they're pretty lean. I'm not gonna say that they're buff, but they're lean. They're jacked to the moon, and I like that they're keeping it real there, man. Keeping it real. The characters still look sexy, but they look like they can fuck you up. And those are two things that are equally important in Mortal Kombat. And I think NetherRealm learned that lesson last game when they took the sexy out. Right? They're like, we don't want to offend anybody with all the sexy. I'm like, no, dude, what you need to do is just add more sexy. So that way everybody's sexy is sexy. This is an M-rated game, dude. Give us a titty or two, right? Or a pectoral, right? Whatever kind of sexy. Just add in more, right? Include sexy. Don't take it out. They're trying to be inclusive. And then they disclude sexy. Looks like sexy's back in. I'm happy for that. Just give everybody their sexy. That way I get mine, you get yours, and everybody smiles and gets a handy or a little reach around and a hug, right? And that's what you got to do. You got to hug people afterwards. So then, yeah, we got young Raiden and young Kung Lao, and it looks like he's still got like powers. I don't know what they're gonna do with Raiden, dude. I don't know what they'll do. Because Raiden, like, he doesn't. If Liu Kang's the Thunder Fire God, then Raiden doesn't have any powers. So is Raiden gonna be the new Liu Kang? Is he gonna do flying kicks and shit? Right? And fireballs. I think that would be really cool. I love this shot here. The three homies. I think that would be really cool if, like, Liu Kang has the electric powers and Raiden learns fire. And then basically they swap, right? Raiden has Liu Kang's moveset set and has the bicycle kick and the flying kick. And then Liu Kang teleports and does... I think that would be really fucking cool. A nice little twist on things. And as a long-time Mortal Kombat fan, that's the kind of shit that I would be excited for, right? Like, if they change up characters and they're like, yeah, nah, man, we're gonna make this character like this instead. Usually these days, they just gender bend or race swap because they're lazy as fuck. They're like, yeah, nah, Liu Kang's a chick now. I don't have a problem with Liu Kang being a chick, but I just feel like it's low-hanging fruit. Liu Kang now is Raiden. Okay, now we're interested, right? That's actually kind of cool. If they made Liu Kang a chick and a chick Raiden, I'd be cool with that, but it's the Liu Kang is now Raiden. That is interesting. That's the interesting part, right? And if Raiden is the new Liu Kang, that's going to be dope. Here we have the Elden Ring returning. The portals are back. We see Shang Tsung stepping from the mist. It's young Shang Tsung. Doesn't look like they got Cary Tagawa again, but it looks like a young... Like, they made the face. Here, let's scroll over. We got, like, a whole bunch. Where's a good shot of the face? He's just stepping on people. It's not going to... There we go. There's a good shot of the face. So it looks like Cary Tagawa-esque. They definitely kept him looking Chinese. It looks like it's based on his MK11 look. I really liked his MK11 look. And I like that Shang Tsung is back and it's young Shang Tsung. And I mean, yeah, dude, we couldn't get Cary Tagawa for every game. I'm glad that we got him for the one. And yeah, I like that they're keeping him kind of in that vein, right? Keeping him looking similar to that. I really, really like that. I think that's really cool. Let's see what moving forward. We got Shang Tsung comes in and kills everybody. So who's going to be in the game? He kills Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Kotaner, Kung Lao, and looks like he fights Liu Kang but loses. But here's the deal. He's got Wolverine claws, and I think that's dope. In MK, what was it? Deadly Alliance is when they did the big change up with Shang Tsung and made him fight with snake style kung fu. And then in MK11, of course, when they brought him back, they kept him in kind of the snake style, and they gave him little like finger things. That was his weapon, as he had little fucking pokey finger, he snake you, right? And that was his thing. And then instead, they're just like, nah, he has Wolverine claws. I think that's cool. Shang Tsung is always a character I've always enjoyed ever since the first game. I always thought he was like cool as the evil catch-all Chinese antagonist, right? Like the fucking Lao, or what was it? Lao, Kar Lung? I don't know. I'm getting my Kung Fu movies mixed up. But he was very reminiscent of some Golden Harvest shit, some Shaw Brothers stuff. And I have a deep, deep love for Kung Fu. And I love that they have all these tributes in there. So I'm glad that Shang Tsung's back. And I'm extra glad that he has Wolverine claws because it means he's not going to be like a complete zoner. Like he'll have some kind of close range stuff. And I've said it time and time again. Nobody buys a karate game wanting to run and shoot. They buy Call of Duty to run and shoot. They buy a karate game to do karate. So I understand the frustration people have with zoners. They hate zoners. It looks like Shang Tsung will actually have some like close range fighting ability, make him a lot of fun. But he's still a sorcerer, so I'm pretty sure he's probably still gonna have some zoning. This actually looks like it could be a screenshot from the game, right? Doesn't this look like it could be like the in-between round animation, right? Like Liu Kang just got the knockdown, Liu Kang wins round 2, and then Shang Tsung would get up. That's what this looks like to me. And I wouldn't be surprised if NetherRealm snuck in actual screenshots from the game, because remember the MK11 trailer? All of that shit was in the game, right? All those moves ended up being like fatal blows and crushing blows. So people were like, oh, the game's not going to look like that. And then you watch the trailer and you're like, yeah, it actually kind of did look like that. All of that shit was actually in the game. So I imagine this is similar to that. And then, yeah, so Shang Tsung gets beat up by Liu Kang, and then we have to remember stuff. Look at Liu Kang. He looks dope, dude. He looks dope. I ain't gonna lie. Liu Kang looks fucking sick. Man, if he has forward 4, dog, if he has forward 4 pressure, I'm gonna fucking, oh man. I'm already getting excited, right? Because I don't give a fuck about esports or the greater fighting game community anymore because they're all bitch asses. I'm excited for the players in our community that are dope, right? Like, dude, I'm excited to see what RM Jago fucking does with this character. That's what I'm excited for, right? I don't fucking care. I'm not excited that Liu Kang is back. I'm like, yo, dog, when Jago gets Liu Kang, we're gonna see some fucking magnificent shit, right? And like, dog, seeing Jago walking around with this fucking two-fisted dude, I'm already getting excited about the combos. I'm already getting excited. Look, he's gonna have this shit where he fucking crosses streams in the Omega Reds. Fuck yeah, dude. I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Shang Tsung getting blown up. I like how they just killed everybody in the trailer. They're like, yeah, I don't give a fuck who your favorite character is. They're gonna die. Okay? They all gotta die. And so everybody's dead in the trailer. We don't even know who's gonna be in the first game. That's the thing, is none of these characters could be in the game. They'll be like, oh yeah, Scorpion, Melina. Yeah, no, they died in the trailer. Yeah, you didn't watch the trailer? Yeah, they're dead. That's canon. Yeah, no, there's going to be different characters in the game. Yeah, they're dead. Watch that fucking be the way. Watch that be the case, right? All those characters are actually not in the game. I think that would be fucking excellent. I think that as much as I want Kung Lao to come back, and you know that I probably will main him when he does, I think it would be dope if they're just like, yeah, all the characters are dead. Yeah, fuck you, dog. Pick Takeda and Kung Jin. That's who's back. It's Takeda and the fucking combat kids. I think that'd be a funny troll. And let's look at the Shang Tsung. A little better look at Shang Tsung. Oh, we get to beta access if we pre-order. So full disclosure, right? Because I stream and I do content. I haven't been given anything. NetherRealm hasn't told me shit. This is literally, I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, it's time to watch the trailer, right? So I didn't know about any of this in advance. And my thing is, I'm debating whether or not I would enter any betas or do any pre-playing of anything. NetherRealm hasn't sent me anything saying, hey man, like make some content for this game before it comes out. I don't know if I would. Here's my personal opinion on this. I love the day one experience, man. And a lot of people think that that's an advantage to being a streamer or a content creator, is the publishers send you games. And I've had publishers want to send me games, and it's like, no, dude, I want to buy that shit day one with my fucking peeps, right? I want to go to the store, I want to line up at GameStop at midnight and buy the midnight release and chill in line with all the Mortal Kombat fans day one. I want to log into the game, I want to be excited and hyped at the same fucking time as everybody else. I want to be a part of it, and I don't want it to be spoiled, right? I don't want to jump into the game and be like, oh yeah, I already know of all the Cabal combos. I've been making guides for the game for the past 2 months before it was released. But on the other hand, that would be a very good opportunity for me and my channel. So I don't know. If NetherRealm reached out to me, I haven't decided, because I do really enjoy that day one thing, and I build my channel around integrity. I have no fucking money, and I don't accept fucking sponsorships that want me to change what I do. And so I don't know that I would accept any kind of advanced copies, because that would compromise what I do, right? It's like, oh, is he saying Mortal Kombat 12 is dope because they gave him a free one? Of course he's gonna say it's dope because they gave him a free one and they pay him, right? But if I don't get a free one and they don't pay me and I say the game is dope, then you have to listen to that and you gotta believe that. Of course, the other side of the sword is, if the game is whack, I'm gonna shit on it super tough because y'all didn't even pay me to say nothing nice. But that beta access. So generally, I usually don't like to enter betas. Every time I enter a beta, it always spoils the game for me, because I'll enjoy the beta and then things will change because it's a beta. I'll get the game and I'll be like, damn, it's not what I fucking wanted, man. That shit in the beta was tight. They fucking nerfed this and it's whack, and like, it taints it. So I don't like playing in betas. I like playing day one. I'll watch footage, I'll watch trailers, breakdowns, see all of that, but I don't want to actually put my hands in the game until the game is real, so that way when I play it, my opinions are not tainted. They're pure. They are in the moment. That's why I didn't watch this trailer beforehand. I didn't do nothing Mortal Kombat. I turned my phone off before the stream, so that way my reactions and opinions are real, in the moment, right? Otherwise, what's the fucking point? So I don't know if I would play in the beta. I don't know if I would fucking do guides pre-release. If NetherRealm were to ask me, I'd actually think about it. Initially, my answer was no, I wouldn't do that shit. I keep it real. But my thing is, you know what? I might actually do it because, like, dude, guys, let's just, okay? We type in Mortal Kombat in YouTube. Okay, number one, get out of the way. We got we got the official, we got Maximilian, we got Sonic Fox. All right, that's cool. But like, you look back and like, well, okay, it's all trailer shit. But like, look at that shit, okay? Clickbait out the ass. Who is that? True Underdog? I'm not proud of you, man. Look at this fake ass fucking, dude, I'm not doing this shit. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and post content and be like, oh my god, the #1 guest character DLC reveal. Oh, who is it gonna be? Is it Pennywise? Oh, it could be Ash Ketchum. No, dude, I'm not. I fucking hate that shit, man. I hate that shit. I hate most of the shit that has to do with the fucking community. They're so fucking embarrassing and cringe. I'm not doing none of that shit, right? Not at all. Because, and that's why I work so hard to keep it real, because like, I don't want to like name names or anything, but just scrolling through all the clickbait shit in the Mortal Kombat community, we're just typing it in. Again, today it's fine. It's all trailer stuff. My thumbnail is probably going to look like that too, right? But like, man, dude, if you have not been watching or paying attention to Mortal Kombat, you know, man, dude, they're just like, oh my god, is Scorpion dead in Mortal Kombat 15? Not me. Not doing that shit. Not at all. Bro. But I will do guides. I will do tutorials. I'm going to do everything that I did for Mortal Kombat 11. We'll do guides, we'll do tutorials, and we will start up a league. Yeah. So, if you're just watching right now, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. This video, stream, or whatever has been me demonetized to high hell. I don't do this shit for the money. I don't make any fucking money off of it anyways. But if you like, comment, subscribe, or donate, or any of that shit, I appreciate it. So do it. It's the only other way my channel is going to grow, because I am not going to be a part of no kind of algorithms. Okay?